Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? How are we? How we feeling? How we doing? All right, am I live on Twitch? Where's my chat? Why don't I see you guys? All right, yeah, there you guys are. Hello, hello. Anarchy, what's going on? Angry Militia Guy, Nacho Genocide, Trip H. Is that the Triple H? Doc Holiday, what up? Shy Guy, Lonely Fades, welcome in. Good to see you. Sound off on the YouTube side. Who do we got over here? Bullet Drop, Severton, the Caramel Giant, live on Tropics, Void at Night. What's going on, guys? Von Strudelhaven, what's up? What's up? Yeah, we're talking Gray Zone Warfare. I want to react to the trailer. I literally didn't see anything. I downloaded the video and then made the thumbnail. I just scrubbed through and found a shot that looked decent for the thumbnail. So I want to watch that today. We're going to talk about Incursion Red River. We're going to talk about the internet's reaction to Marathon because I find it so interesting. I got a lot of things I want to talk about today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. If you guys have the opportunity to, leave a like on the stream. If you're on the YouTube side, if you guys are over on Twitch, say hello, spam an emote or two. And we're going to jump straight in to the show. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. My name is Big Fry. If you guys don't know that, hello, welcome. Good to see you. Say hello, sound off in the chat. You play Phantom Squad? No. Will Biggums has been following for 7 years. You're insane. Frosty in the building. Will Biggums, what's going on? Wait, who else do we got out here? I gotta make this a little bit bigger. The chat is too big. John Elden Ring, what's going on? Hello, hello. Prime Thor in the building. What's up, dude? How are you? Madfinger is very good at overhyping and under-delivering, so keeping expectations in check. Guys, so I think the first thing we should probably pull up before we get into this, where was this posted? Was this in general? Oh, Blackout. So where did you, Blackout, I don't know if you're here. Where did you post that article? Right here. Let's pull this up. Pull this up. I alluded to this the other day. This article came out on the 24th, and now we have a lot more information about Gray Zone Warfare and the current ongoings with Madfinger Games. Gray Zone Warfare is now a PvE first tactical shooter. So, you seen the God of War photos? Yeah, they're ass. Yeah, they're terrible. Yo, Affiliated, what's up, dude? K9 in the building. Yo, long time no see, bro. You gotta check out No Man's Home. I'm having a blast playing it. It's a mix of Far Cry 2 and Stalker. I think I saw a trailer for that. I'm good. This is funny too. So no more PvP red circles when you shoot someone. I don't know. We're gonna get into it here, but I laughed when I saw this headline. What does PvE first mean for Gray Zone Warfare? Once upon a time, Gray Zone Warfare was described as an extraction shooter with a twist. Players could run in and out of the game world unbound by any kind of timer-based limitations and explore a diverse, lush setting of Lemang. That concept was recognized by Madfinger with a pivot last year, with the team officially dubbing Gray Zone Warfare a tactical MMO FPS. Do you guys remember this? Crash, what's up, dude? Do you guys remember this? A tactical MMO FPS. You're not heading back to the base. They introduced their COP system. You're not jumping in and out of isolated raids. You're living in this world. It's a tactical MMO FPS. However, things have changed again. And Gray Zone Warfare has a whole new identity. You guys want to talk about identity politics? Gray Zone Warfare swip swapping, bro. It's a brilliant way. So they're calling this now a high stakes PvE first open world tactical shooter. It's a brilliant way to label everything the game offers in one foul swoop. It has the high stakes mentality of an extraction shooter, the PvE first focus that developers are keen to flesh out, the open world sandbox elements, and above all else, it's a tactical first person shooter. So it's borderline milsim mixed with survival mechanics, and they just dropped the 0.4 update video. This is the community briefing. I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it, and we're going to watch it now. Let's mute the music, and let's see what Merrick and his crew have to say about where this game is going, because I've been confused for a while about where this game is headed. Okay, already right off rip, that new sprint animation looks good. About fucking time. New customization. Are we getting we're getting weapon skins. You know, I pulled the clip for the thumbnail. So we're getting like more weapon cosmetics. That's cool, I guess. Dude, okay, are they gonna fucking sell these things? I will say the engraving on that pistol looks pretty good. Are they gonna sell these things? Frankie messaged me saying they removed the fuck-ass tax print. Yeah, about time. That shit was garbage, and we told them that from the jump. New gear, range finders. Okay. Dude, you know, what the fuck what is this, dude? Tangia. Draco, you son of a bitch. When I see the game being played in these trailers and stuff, I'm like, man, this game could be fucking incredible. Draco, thank you for the biddies. Be careful. Guns look bigger in the hands. They do. I don't know if it's just the FOV or how the video's edited, though. This game could be fucking incredible, you know? Oh, they took that from Active Matter. Sorry, guys, I'm scrubbing through this whole thing. They took the alarm system from Active Matter, right? Was that Active Matter or was that Black Budget? No, it was Black Budget. Brother, Fry, you ain't gonna do our Resident Evil 9? No, I don't. Brother, I haven't enjoyed a Resident Evil game since like Resident Evil 5. You know. It's a shame this is all there is to do, walk around and look at things. True. Nobody cares about the lore and storytelling right now. There's so many other problems with the game that I don't care right now. This is all cool, don't get me wrong. Ooh. New enemies, those look good. New tasks, okay. You're still fucking looting, okay. New optimization, about fucking time. New mysteries. That's a cool little bunker. New progression, that doesn't tell us much. New game. New experience. So that was the teaser. All right. Great trailer. A lot of yapping. A lot of words. Here's the thing, dude. I'm not mad that they're trying new things. I really wished early on that we had a concrete plan. You know what I mean? By the way, guys, over on Twitch side, you guys are going to be getting an ad break in about 20 seconds. Go grab a drink. Go grab a snack or subscribe with Amazon Prime so you don't have to pay anything and you don't get ads or get an ad blocker. Okay. That all looked good. You know, we're currently, 2 years almost? Are we approaching the 3rd year of development? of like early access, like public development. Bro just rejected Peak Gaming. I'm not saying Resident Evil is bad. I'm not a big Resident Evil guy. I loved Resident Evil 4, and I really enjoyed Resident Evil 5. But what I really liked about Resident Evil 5 back in the day was that you could just play co-op. It was a lot more fun for me. Just not a also, I'm not a big horror guy to begin with. I'm a bitch. So,
welcome to a quick community briefing, this time with your official first look at Update 0.4, the next major milestone in Grey Zone Warfare's development. This one is a big deal. Update 0.4, newly named Spearhead, isn't just about new content. Yes, you'll get tons of new locations, weapons, gear, and many new...
Wait, so newly named Spearhead, I saw them tweet, it's not called Dark Revelations anymore, right? So the roadmap they put out, literally just, dude, throw it to the side. Like, it is what it is. Like we're on a brand new course here.
Allied and hostile NPCs. But you can also look forward to major system refinements and a host of community requested improvements. We said 0.4 is going to feel like a new game, and we weren't kidding. Right now, the update is going through internal testing. And while we're smoothing out the rough edges and getting everything ready for a Q1 release, we'll be presenting Spearhead to you through 3 devlogs. The first devlog is dropping next week, and it will cover player-driven improvements like the audio or movement reworks, as well as quality of life additions. The second devlog will focus on new content like new weapons, gear, locations, loot, and characters. And the third devlog will walk you through new features and how they will affect your gameplay loop and your overall experience. We'll be hosting a dev stream shortly after the third devlog to answer all your questions and deep dive into...
Bro, I said it a year ago, man. There has never been a dev team that has yapped more than Madfinger Games. Have you guys noticed it, bro? There hasn't been a dev team that has yapped and done this kind of stuff more than Madfinger Games. There's a devlog every fucking week, it feels like. There's a devlog, there's a fucking dev interview. Yeah, we're doing a Q&A, we're doing a Twitch stream here, we're doing... How, like, I get being transparent, but, like, dude, how much can we talk about it? It's so insane.
Spearhead with our talented dev team. Now let's address the obvious question. What happened to Dark Revelations? Where is my lore update? The answer is simple. The scope of Update 0.4 has grown. Spearhead is the result. Lore is still coming, but it's now part of a much larger overhaul that touches nearly every aspect of the game. Some of you might also be wondering whether there'll be an experimental test for 0.4. The answer is no. We're running a thorough testing cycle internally. But you'll still have a chance to get your hands on Spearhead early. We're preparing an update preview just ahead of the release where Supporter Edition owners will be able to access the update early alongside content creators. All you need is the Supporter Edition of the game, available now on Grey Zone Warfare's Steam page. We'll share the exact dates with you as soon as we can, so stay tuned. The development of Update 0.4 Spearhead has been long, and we're incredibly excited to show you what we've worked so hard on. So thank you for your patience and thank you for your support. Guys, we'll see you next week in the first devlog. Follow our socials so you don't miss...
So this was a fucking devlog announcement for a devlog. All right. Yeah.
Any of the upcoming exciting announcements. And every move matters.
Every devlog matters, brother. Holy fuck. Okay, cool. Get ready for Spearhead. It's coming March 2026, available on Steam. I could argue that Game Pirates is just as bad with their devlog bullshit with Scum. Yeah, this was a pre-dev blog announcement for 3 dev blogs. It looked like during that little where was that here? Right here. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Hold on, let me kill Cam. Looks like there's going to be a Twitch drops campaign here. So this is the March 2026 plan. So, oh my God. Scroll back. Okay. So we got devlog, which is, I think, next week, he said. And then there's a new content devlog. And then that's the next week. And then the next week, there's another devlog. And then there's a Q&A dev stream. Okay. And then there's an update preview, which is a stream, which gives us the release date for the update. And then the update's releasing. What are we doing? Just put the fucking update out. Like what? Just put the update out. Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to what it's got, but holy shit, it just seems excessive to me. All that effort could be going into the game. I feel like Klarna needs to add over and unders on whether or not the roadmap will change again. Yeah, I mean, this might shift for sure. Can't believe I wasted my money. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I still think Gray Zone Warfare can be great. Great Zone Warfare, I still think it can be great. I think that I think there's a very talented dev team there. I think, and again, I think the way things are shaking out, I was 100% bang on with my assessment right before launch when I played it. The game was launching way too soon, right? The game launched too soon. Not only from like a feature and like a content and just a pure development standpoint, but the fact is we have now seen the game shift 3 different times. They didn't actually know what the fuck the game was, and that's what I said. I said that there are things that make me question whether or not these guys actually know what this game is going to be. And it's true. Like, more so every single time they put these videos out. Frosty says, I still don't know how they managed to build what launch was in only 2 years. Impressive as fuck. 100%. You know, all of the things that they have in the game right now are really cool. It's just like what's the word? It's just like an amalgamation of features that don't quite have a vision about where the game is going to be at 1.0. And I guess that's what early access is for them, is they're trying to figure this out. Sticky with the 96 months. Good Lord. Sticky Toad. Looking forward to Gray Zone to shift to an RTS next, he says. Right. Like, it's, you know, they have all of the potential in the world, and they still do. But, like, man, it feels like pulling teeth to get there, you know? Features don't fit into each other. They don't rhyme, as a wise man once put. Dustin0133 says, I think the studio needs to be sold. Are you talking about this or Star Citizen? Because I see you guys talking about Star Citizen in the YouTube chat. Tell me you don't know what you're talking about. Star Citizen actually does like 3 times less. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. This roadmap is the kind of planning you'd see for a game that had 100K concurrent, and sometimes not even then. No, and that's the thing. Like, hold on. I don't have the numbers in front of me for Gray Zone Warfare. I'm going to venture to say they're what? Sub 1,000? Are they sub 1,000 right now? Oh, no. They actually hit a 24-hour peak of 1,300. So let's go back the last 6 months. Okay, so they've been, I mean, it was rough there for a while. They were sitting there, 900, 700, 1,375 people. Apparently on Sunday, they had 2,100. So I would say the trajectory of this is going up a little bit. He's claiming Star Citizen has 3 times less transparency than Gray Zone Warfare. Gotcha. I don't know how I can measure that, but sure. Yeah, it's mostly PvE players. PvP is dead. Well, that's because the PvP in the game kind of sucked. The cop system was a great idea, but I said, hold on, I got to pull up Paint right now? I said the cop system in Gray Zone Warfare. I've lost my mouse because I just got flashbanged. Holy fucking shit. Okay. The cop system in Gray Zone Warfare, I always said, was a flawed but very close system. You have your 3 factions on your map across the map, right? The ones on the south. And then you have this fucking cop that's here, and a cop that's here, and a cop that's here, and a cop that's here, right? And so what you would have from a player perspective is you would have somebody leave. They would take a chopper to an LZ. Then they would go and capture this cop right away. And that's great. And then this player could come, go to their LZ and walk over there, go to another LZ and just capture it right back. And so what you had was essentially a large-scale conquest, a little bit of a slower-paced battlefield conquest, when in reality, and again, this actually goes right back to what I've been saying about war dogs and the social element and this faction and this tribalism stuff. You need to slow all of this down. You have a PvP could be so good in gray zone warfare. If I'm a player and I leave my base and I go capture this cop, my faction has this cop, I don't know, I'm just going to throw this out there, for a week. You have this persistent world server and nothing is impacting it on a great basis, right? You have this owned for a week. Nobody else can touch it. There's AI everywhere. It would be very tough to get in there. If you do get in there, throw some rewards, like some loot boxes and stuff for people to go grab, and then they could get out. But like, you can't actually capture the zone. And then it becomes a lot more about, okay, as faction A, like our goal is to start spread, but then you also have to make the captures harder, right? Throw a bunch of AI in there, make it hard as fuck to get this territory. And then it becomes an actual territory control game mode on top of you doing your missions. And it becomes important if you have a mission and you're leaving base and you have to travel all the way to a city, all the way over here, you need to control these areas in order, like, slow it down, because all you had was people just running back and forth from cops the entire time. That's all it was. The big cops had good gear, but only one guy could get the loot. Yeah, it wasn't designed well. And I think I think they could have just slowed everything down, made the moves of the territory control more impactful, and I think it would have been cooler. But it's not fair that I can't capture the cop. Yeah, right. Yeah, people would probably bitch, right? Also, the PvP game needs to be optimized across the board. Some people playing it like sub 20 FPS against NASA machines wasn't fair. Well, I mean, that's with any game, though. I mean, dude, if you jump into like Battlefield now and you're running a fucking like 1060, you're probably gonna chug. Just make it planetside with military instead of sci-fi. I think a new planetside game now would absolutely fucking slay the market. Like if it had a good player controller and it had that persistent feel to it, the faction game, dude. Whoa. That would be so fucking cool. And as soon as you shoot someone, you get a red circle for the whole map to see. Yeah, that was an interesting move. Yeah, I don't know. Gray Zone Warfare, they're still going through an identity crisis. And like for me, man, they've changed 3 times. So now they're saying that they're a PvE first, what was it? High stakes PvE first, fucking sandbox shooter or whatever. Okay. High stakes PvE first open world tactical shooter. How do I know that that's not going to shift in a year? A new SOCOM game would be better. Dude, that would be pretty cool. I don't think it would do. Okay. Can I tell you something though? I opened Twitter the other day, and sometimes when you open Twitter, the timeline refreshes. There was a third-person shooter, and I think it was an indie game that like posted their like little snippet of gameplay. And it was a third-person shooter. It was a military shooter, and it looked good. And I saw it for like 2 seconds, and then the timeline refreshed. And I haven't been able to find it. People fucking hate third person, man. I don't get it. Yeah, well, here's the thing. So you cock tease, right? I can't find it. I think if a SOCOM game got announced today, it would be destroyed across the internet. It would be destroyed across the internet because you can't have third person PvP. It's not fair. There's too many first person brainlet pussies out there that just can't handle third person gameplay. That's just really what it comes down to. It'd cap out the same way Rogue Company did. I don't know. Rogue Company was an amalgamation of like the third person, hate. Nobody wanted to give it a chance, but it also had the hero elements and stuff. And I just think it missed. I just think it missed the mark. Arc Raiders is third person. Yeah. PUBG is third person. Well, I mean, it has first and third. Fortnite is third person. literally some of the biggest multiplayer shooters on the fucking planet are third person. But when you make a third person, like, I don't want to say an arena shooter, but like a third person, 5v5, 6v6 kind of game mode, dude, instantaneously it's written off. People don't like that you can smell a wall and have the knowledge because they don't understand how to play third person shooters properly. That's just really what it comes down to. I mean, you could have a preference, sure, but I think the people that say like there's no room for a third person PvP shooter, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so I think there are more people that are down than those that would bitch. I don't know, man. Because as a developer, you have to get over the bitching side of it, right? I don't know if you could. Star Wars Battlefronts were third person as well. Yeah, but they weren't. Star Wars Battlefront wasn't built as like hyper competitive though, right? I'll be honest, I had no reason to keep playing Ark. Why do I need the best weapons when a level 1 Pharaoh slaps everyone? True. That's a balancing thing because if you make the level 1 weapons not like even touch like end game gear, it makes it really hard for new players to come in, so you lose the casual audience or the people who trail in after launch. It's very tough. 06 still has their website up. Yeah, I think that game's dead. Like those guys haven't said shit in years. Division, TDM, Gears of War. Oh, I know, guys. Trust me, I know. I think that has to do with bad map design. I fully agree. The most important aspects of a third-person shooter is its map design. Because if you design your maps to have one-way funnels where somebody can literally smell a wall and just sit behind a wall and kill you, and there's no way to outmaneuver that, yeah, you're fucked, and that game is ass, right? But if you create lanes with proper cover, with proper flank routes, with the ability to, okay, I'm gonna jump behind this dumpster, I'm gonna throw a flashbang over here, it's gonna jump over there. Like, it's all about the design of the maps. Those games live or die by it for sure, 100%. Killing Fields small, am I right, dude? Killing Fields. One of the maps I remember a lot was Harvester, even though that map was actually, the layout was dog shit. It was Sniper Haven, but Caliber was great, but they nuked themselves. Caliber was great. I liked Caliber. Again, it's the hero shooter shit. And also, you could feel the remnants of like the World of Tanks 1C, and like the characters moved around like tanks. You know what I mean? Hey, I played Marathon. This is from Kaios. I played Marathon Server Slam. Was wondering what your thoughts on the game is. I personally didn't enjoy it. Wasn't enough player versus player frequency. Most fought bots AI that'll swarm you quick. So that's one of the topics I wanted to talk about today. The internet's reaction to Marathon, I find, is incredibly interesting. I streamed it yesterday. If you guys want to go watch that stream and see what my experience was front to back, you can see that. Marathon is a game that I'm not going to call it dead on arrival. I don't think it's Concord. I think a lot of people were looking at this as the next failure, Concord, whatever. I don't think it's going to fail. But I think Marathon, Red just called it. Redbeard Mortis. Marathon is the most middle of the road game ever. Marathon is the most, and I don't even want to call it mediocre. Marathon is the most middle of the road game ever. It did nothing for me. And I'm not even saying it's bad. It's not. Matter of fact, I actually think that there's a level of polish there we don't get with a lot of games. Let me pull up the stream from yesterday so I can just throw some gameplay on for you guys. I just, there's something about Marathon and just what it has to offer, I guess, where I'm just not in it. It's just not clicking for me, you know? It just didn't click for me. Well, the big thing for me and the big turnoff is the UI. I think the UI is fucking god awful. I'm not even talking about the HUD. I'm actually pleasantly surprised I didn't get overloaded when I was in the game. Some of the clips I saw leading up to this test, I was like, man, this is fucking insane. But I actually didn't get overloaded when we were in. What I got overloaded with was the actual, like, the menus themselves, the icons for the items. They did a horrible job. I'm just going to say it. They did a horrible job. It has no soul, another slop. I don't think I don't think it's about soul. I actually think the game's, like, artistic direction is pretty cool. But let me see if I can find a part of the stream right here. Looking at all of this, man, it's a blur. None of the icons actually make sense to me. The only one that made sense were the ones that actually look like bullets, because they're familiar. But everything else looks so different. If you were to tell me that this icon was a shield, like, I know it looks like a down arrow. I don't know what that is. This item here, I don't know that that's a core that goes, you know, just at first glance, right? You literally have to spend time hovering over every single item. Read them. No, I understand that, George. You have to hover over every single item to read it, and that doesn't make for good. I'm sorry, that doesn't make for a good UI. I'm sorry. You could jump into Arc Raiders right now, and if you loot a box, you can literally understand what you're looking at right off rip. There's a familiarity to it, and I understand. This is what we were talking about yesterday. It's a new world. It's like a fucking future universe, whatever. I don't care. There's still, like, what is, okay, I'm going to pause it right now. First glance, what is this thing? There's an icon that's not a healing icon. I understand the healing icons. That's easy, or the shield or whatever. What is that thing? What is it? Just at a glance. What is that? What is sitting next to it? A blue pie. It looks like a blue pie. And so, but that's the thing. You have to know what all of these things are, which means at a glance, when you're looting in an extraction shooter that I don't want to say is super fast paced. It's not like Apex Legends, but it has a faster pace to it when you're looting and going through. If you can't even fucking understand what you're looting, you've already lost people. And as the numbers will fucking show, like I said, it's not doing high guard numbers. It's not doing high guard numbers. 63K is still great. Far cry from 143. We're going to follow through what goes on in the weekend, because we still got people coming off, right, work today. We'll see what it goes Friday night into Saturday. That's the peak times to watch. But I have a feeling we're seeing a trend. Tomorrow and Sunday, I bet it peaks. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I think we've seen the peak. That's my prediction. I like, realistically, I don't care if I'm wrong or whatever, because the game at the end of the day, it doesn't connect with me at all. Iconography is important. Yeah. They don't even highlight the spot they go into. Yeah, it's a strange UI. And so that was my biggest problem. Nick Suke says, yo, Fry, I know you're a wrestling fan, but do the games interest you at all? Dude, let me tell you, I love the games. I love the games. I wish the games had better online effort put into them. They're always broken at launch. You want to know what I don't love about the games, though? Oh, I'm running two different browsers here. Oh, fuck. This. WWE 2K26 Standard Edition. Oh, wait a minute. If you want the Advanced Access Edition, you could get the Monday Night Wars Edition. If you don't want the Monday Night Wars Edition, let me interest you in the WWE 2K26 Attitude Era Edition. If you don't want that, let me introduce you to the WWE 2K26 King of Kings Edition. 53 and a half editions. Hold on. The one I would want would be I love Attitude Era. I grew up in it. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. But I think this is the biggest edition. The Monday Night Wars edition, right? Am I crazy? Okay, let me tell you. Let's click it. You know what I don't fucking like? $200 fucking dollars. $200 fucking dollars so I can play as a fucking Rowdy Roddy Piper dressed in his 98 outfit. I don't care. Oh, but you can play as Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Fuck off. Can I play as Chris Benoit? Oh, no? Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I get it. Canadian pesos are brutal, but how much is that in US dollars, bro? What's that, 100? That's got to be, what, 160, 159 bucks? It's probably 149 bucks? 150 bucks? That's insane. And so, listen, I think I've purchased the last two WWE 2Ks. Each one of them at launch, the multiplayer was ass to the point where I literally couldn't even play with my friends. Arctic bought it, Red Blackout bought it, and we couldn't even fucking play together because their multiplayer is the worst. Dog shit. And so I said on the last one, because I bought 2K24, it didn't work. I'm like, okay, well, maybe that was a one-off. Bought 2K25 and it didn't work again. And I was like, I am never buying another fucking game. And it sucks because I like the games. But fuck this, bro. You can play as Razor Ramon. Fuck off. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, so it's interesting. Sorry, I just had to fucking little side tangent. It's been pissing me off because I know it's coming out soon and I want to play it, but I'll be fucked. $30 for blue. Are you out of your mind? You're right. I'm saying, bro. But if you pre-order, you get Joe Hendry. Yeah, that's who I want. Yeah, what's he, a fucking rated 60 overall? That's who you want as a pre-order bonus. But yeah, I'm gonna be tracking Marathon into the weekend. I'm curious to see what it's gonna be. But here, I'm gonna pull up some things. I want to know what you guys think. Big Fry, did you play test Squad 42? No. Are you talking about Squadron 42? No, definitely not. Are you kidding me? I wish we got Chris Benoit so he could come kill me. I'd let that man put me in a crippler crossface like he did to his son. All right. I'm going to pull this up because this one pissed me off today and I want to know your guys' thoughts on it. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this one. This is going to be, I'm polling you guys. How do we feel about what Peanut said about people not enjoying a marathon?
If we keep dogging on new games, okay, what you're going to have until you are 90 is Call of Duty 56, Halo 72, okay? That's what you're going to get. If you know what I'm talking about? Everybody's like, oh, dude, it's the same game every year. Then don't shit on it day one when they try something new. Even if you don't like it, shut up. Shut the hell up. Let them work. Let them cook. Let them cook or you're going to get Call of Duty 96. I'm not living with Call of Duty 96.
Are you fucking retarded? like, are we being serious? High Guard and Marathon failing. I don't even say Marathon's going to fail, but let's say it did. What does that have to do with Activision? and Call of Duty. And the thing is, the thing that pisses me off about it is the even if you don't like it, shut up. Fuck you, first of all. And secondly, if I don't fucking like something, I'm gonna say it. Just like you like it. And look at you. You can say it all you want. Why is that okay? Is it because you're a hashtag marathon partner? Huh? Or you just don't want to have people coming into your chat and shitting on it? That I can understand. That's a different thing. But like, fuck you. I saw that. I was like, man, fuck you. First of all, the chats have been completely fucked. There's a difference. Okay. Oh, every time I smack my desk, just give it a little fucking touchy, my mixer goes off. Okay. I cannot stand when I'm playing something and somebody comes into the chat and just shits on it. Trust me. I totally get that. And I think that's a different thing. That's a different thing, though. He probably got tired of the negativity in his chat. I get it. But the point that he's making is that we have to let these developers cook, or else we're going to end up with a Call of Duty for the rest of our life. That's a totally different argument, right? I can't stand when people come in here. If I'm playing something that they don't like, first of all, the absolute like miserable nature of somebody to see a streamer playing something they don't like and then actively going and clicking on the stream, knowing they don't like the game that they're playing, and then typing that, like, you're a loser. You're a loser, right? But this whole idea, and it's not just Peanut. I pull this up because I keep seeing people on Twitter do the whole, man, the hate for Marathon is really forced. I really like the game. I think if you don't like the game, you should just, like, keep it to yourselves. Whatever happened to the days when people on the internet just, like, didn't play the games and, you know, and didn't have to, like, put their opinion out there? I've been seeing those tweets a lot, bro. A few streamers I watch from time to time, when they play something I don't like, I'll mute the tab and put them on in the background so they'll still get a viewer. That's cool. I don't even think that that's something. I'll tell you something. By the way, shout out to Lady Wags. Wags every Saturday streams Fortnite. I'm not a Fortnite guy. I come in, I say hello, I chat for a little bit, and then I'll throw them up in the corner. And I'll be honest, I don't like watching Fortnite. It's not my thing. But I'm not going to sit there. I'm not going to sit there and be in his chat and going, man, why are you playing this fucking game, dude? And then they'll respond, oh, because I really like it. And then it's yeah, but like Fortnite does this. I can't stand people like that. You're absolutely you're a fucking loser. But also, if I put a tweet out saying I don't like something, that's me telling my community I don't fucking like it. And the amount of people that jump at that going, God, you're so fucking negative. It's like, there's a difference between having a conversation and like talking to the community versus like just like actual fucking negative toxic hate. And I think that is just being thrown out the fucking window, bro. Lady Wags, I don't like FPS games yet. 100%. Like, and that's cool, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just so strange. WoW is a great example. If people just stayed quiet, then we would have kept getting Shadowlands game design rather than pivot to good evergreen content. Yeah, I mean, you're a game developer and you have a million people yelling at you for different things. That's the thing. Gamers can't have a conversation. It's not just gamers. It's just people in general anymore. Nobody can understand the nuance. Nobody understands that there's like a middle ground. You have to be extreme on the internet, you know? It's so strange and it sucks. And so I totally get this is probably where his frustration's coming from. But I don't like the idea that you should just shut your fucking mouth and let developers cook. If that was the case, Marathon would have launched 6 months ago and it would have already been dead. And then what? Right? Because that's technically, if you really think about it, that's what these people are advocating. Like, why are people sharing their negative opinions online? Well, if we didn't, Marathon would have released in September and nobody would have been playing it by now. Like, dude, for me, there's a game coming out. I'm going to pull up the trailer. I'm going to pull up, I made a video on it back in January. Let me pull that up. There's a game coming out that I know is going to be completely shit on. I know it is. Oh, where's that video? I think I scrolled too far. Here we go. This game is going to be completely shit on. And I already know it. And it is what it is. Because I actually think the game is good. And there's like, what else are you going to fucking say about it? I will ride or die and throw my dick on the table for John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. It's a fun game. I had such a fucking blast playing it. It's coming out soon. I had a fucking blast. But I already know it's going to get written off. I know there's going to be a lot of people that don't like the game. Is what it is. You know? Like, it just is what it is. Who gives a shit? Like, all right. The good thing about this game is I don't have to worry about a player base. Not my vibe? 100%. I get it. There's going to be a lot of people that write it off. It better be a big table. That's what I'm saying, brother. Fucking reinforced. Steel at the bottom. Steel legs. They just dropped a Great Walking Dead DLC. Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't seen that. Fry, have you seen Sigma? Is a new 4v4 objective hero shooter from COD and Halo devs. Is this a joke? Are you going to say like Sigma balls or something? There's no way they named a game Sigma. There's absolutely no fucking way they're calling their game Sigma. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. There's no fucking way. That's not real. Cope. Deal right now in this game, $30 for this and Space Marine 2, I think. Yeah. No, very fair bundles. This game is awesome. So this game is a combination of, I want to say it's like Left 4 Dead meets World War Z meets Mud Runners, because you have to traverse these. I don't want to say they're open world maps, but they're large scale maps. And there's a lot of different like terrain, mud. I think there was ice. We had to go. There's a lot of different areas when we played it back in January. And you have to like hitch your vehicle and pull. It's really cool. What is game called? This game is called John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I will ride or die for this game, and I know it's going to be shit on. It has the abilities and stuff like that, but it's actually just a super fun, brain-rotty play with my friends, and I actually can't wait to play it. When this game comes out, I am going to be streaming it because I had so much fun. Dude, I can't wait to play this again. Yeah, I'm so fucking pumped, bro. We got Blue the Robot to play the other night, and he was shocked by the level of depth it had. Yeah, there's like talent trees and stuff for each character. Like, it's really, it's a well put together video game that isn't charging AAA prices, you know? What would you say makes this zombie game stand above the others? I think it's that depth. I think it's the pacing of the actual like level design itself. It's a little bit more open world. It's not so like when you play World War Z is a great game too. But a lot of it is centered around, oh, look at these waves coming over the wall, you know? Whereas this game, it kind of lets you, it just drops you into this like open landscape. And it's like, okay, you have multiple areas you can go do missions in, go do your thing. It's just a genuinely fun game, you know? When are we doing the 4-person co-op campaign for So what I want to do, I want to talk to you guys this weekend. I'd like to do something next week. Right now, on my list of games that I want to play and do like co-op stuff is Toxic Commando, Incursion Red River, and Rogue Point. I want to try that out, but I gotta convince some people to pick up Rogue Point. So that one's kind of on the back burner because I don't think anybody's gonna buy it. Yo, Clat, what's up? Happy Pokemon Day. Yeah, I'm gonna watch apparently the new Pokemon games got announced today. Cracking anything today? No, dude. Actually, I think I'm gonna have some packs in. I ordered them from out east. I think they're getting here today, but I just don't have them yet. They're probably in the mail. Let me look here. But yeah, Pokemon Day today. It's sick, dude. We got fucking Elimination Chamber this weekend. Yeah, let me see. Okay, this one's apparently on its way. Track the shipment. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be in the mail. Yeah, it's going to be delivered today. So I'll probably crack some stuff later today. Dude, this mixer, man. This button is like fucking fucked. All right. I got to fix that. I scooped Rogue Point, tried to get a match going for over an hour, then refunded. Yeah, that's the thing. That one's on the back burner. I'm probably not even going to fucking end up playing it at this point. We need more games like this. Games to just shut your brains off and not sweat over. Yeah, and it's just genuine fun playing with friends. And like I said, I think their pricing model is sick. I don't know what the monetization is going to look like yet, but I don't think a game like this needs it. Dude, there's like a bunch of different attachments. Like there's weapon customization, there's character talent trees. There's a lot to it. This feels like a proper AA experience, you know? A reminder that Fire Red and Leaf Green are coming out on Switch 2 today. Yes. Yeah, that's cool. With Triple H running the show, I'm ready to be disappointed with Elimination Chamber. I'm ready to watch Jey Uso do this 4 fucking times, right? Oh, brother, yeah. I really hope wrestling gets better. I'm not watching AEW. I don't care about AEW. I just want WWE to be better. Do you like watching Logan Paul? He's mad entertaining. I do. And I hate that I do, because I actually think he's a scamming piece of shit. Can you play solo? Yes, you can, random. Yep. I think Logan Paul's a scamming piece of shit. But god damn, is he entertaining. Last year's Elimination Chamber had the greatest wasted heel turn of all time. I agree. I don't even care. No, you know what I want? You know what I want to see? You know what I want to see this Elimination Chamber? I want to see Trick Williams get his shit off. I like Trick a lot. But you know who I want to see winning this motherfucker? Yeah. I want fucking LA Knight to win this bitch. All right? I need Triple H to get off his dick. I need my guy fucking just laying the smack down. That's what I fucking need. Oh yeah. That's what I fucking need, dude. Bro, I can't smack my desk without this thing fucking just procking these buttons. Does Toxic Commando require an internet connection to open? I think it does. Fuzzy in the building. What is up? Yeah. Are you live right now, Buzz? Trick Willie is pure charisma with his lemon pepper steppers. Yeah. Shout out Die Fuzz. Not yet. Oh, wow. There's a demo for the game. I think there's a demo for this during Steam Next Fest right now. I'll say this. If you guys have an opportunity to play this game, there's a demo on Steam right now. Go try it. Literally go try it. Try it before you buy it. It's coming out, I think, March 12th this game releases? Trick Willie is pure charisma. Yeah, no, he's good. I like him a lot. Javon Evans is in the Elimination Chamber, isn't he? Oh yeah, and then we got Pussy Finn Balor fucking fighting for the belt again. Yeah, so it's Randy Orton, LA Knight. Oh, they're gonna give it to Cody Rhodes, aren't they? Bro, I swear, if Cody Rhodes wins Elimination Chamber, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. But he is, right? He is. Yeah, because Cody has to go to WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes is fucking buns, dude. He's the new Super Cena. He's actually dog water. What is this? This is Shrapnel. Hold on a second. Redbeard spent 20,000 Twitch points for me to go check out a Steam page. This is for Shrapnel. It's a 4v4 objective-based FPS. Operators clash in a storm-ravaged impact zone to control Sigma. Wait, is this the game y'all were talking about? A volatile resource capable of reshaping humanity. Is this the game y'all are talking about? Fucking Sigma balls. This was Sigma, apparently.
Required Sigma yield to earn payout is 300 grab kilos. Happy hunting.
Oh, they follow me on Twitter. Early access to this launches March 5th, apparently. They moved away from the crypto shit and just made a bad game instead? Did they move away from the crypto shit? Yeah, this game had crypto ties. I remember watching Riot play it a while ago, and I'm not gonna lie, it looked like absolute fucking trash. So listen, Shrapnel, they apparently follow me on Twitter. I didn't know that. But when you go to their link hub, which is this here, it has a Radon Foundation powering Shrapnel with Shrap. I don't think they got rid of the crypto shit because these guys are hashtag Shrap. These guys are tweeting as of January 19th. Radon Network RNG guidance. What is Shrap? Let's go here. Yeah, no, this isn't, I don't think, they did not ditch the crypto. Sure, this is a tweet, February 25th. Got the playtest access codes for tonight. Fuck off. Yeah, no, dead on arrival. I'm actually surprised it's launching on Steam. Game looks like shit. Crypto ties. What else is there to say? Their logo and their branding look fucking mwah. But yeah, I don't care, you know. A Shrapnel stockpile. Wait, what's stockpile? Early access? So this is what's going to happen. They're going to launch this game like it's going to be called Shrapnel Stockpile, and it's not going to have the crypto tie on it. Right? And then eventually they're probably going to do are they launching on Epic Game Store as well? Yeah, they are. Because I think Epic Game Store allows you to launch. Oh, fuck off. I think Epic Game Store allows you to launch with crypto, right? So they're gonna do the Epic Game Store with the crypto, and then the Steam page or the Steam version is probably gonna have something else. Yeah, I don't care. It doesn't look that good. Yeah. What's this? Rewards unlock at each milestone. 20,000 wish lists incoming. Get the ramen weapon charm and more by joining our community quest hub. Have my ambassador revolver skin ready for the battlefield. I'm live with Play Shrapnel playtest. Come join and see how far the game has evolved. And it's a hot dog. Let's see. Oh, this is a stream here. Okay, let's actually get some gameplay here. Let's see.
They're effectively blocked from depositing. Oh, let's go. Yeah, they have a lot of Sigma, by the way. We'll just keep on blocking them.
Yeah, guys, maybe we were too hard on X Defiant. Oh yeah, dude's definitely a bot. Maybe we were too hard on X Defiant, bro. Oh, dude's a bot. Yep. Who's putting money into these games? People who think that if they buy into the next crypto project and if it goes to 100, they're going to make a shit ton of money. I guarantee. I'm going to look at this guy's profile after this. What is going on? This shit looks dog water. Venture capitalist, right?
Deposits. Look at the next Sigma drop. Yep.
Oh, better pick up your Sigma.
Oh, wow. From the back, bro.
All right. Let's see who this guy is. Dad, husband, wears many hats, social media manager for Immutable Hero. Immutable, powering the next generation of games. Immutable Hero. Who's he a social media manager for? But let's see. Parallel TCG. Sci-Fi World and TCG. I'm going to guarantee this is okay, let's see. Last Odyssey. Mobile game on Ronin Network. So he's a crypto guy. That just proves it right there, dude. Yeah, a premium gaming community building the future of the games industry. Guarantee you all of these people are he's crypto. Let me see. Let's click on his YouTube channel. Excelsior PH. Okay, so he plays trading card games. Top Celestial deck, shoutcaster, voice actor. He's from the Philippines. Might and Magic Fates. How to equip emotes, finishers, and banners in the Lost Glitches. Bro plays a lot of slop. I'm just going to be honest. Yeah, Stallion Mint coming soon. Yeah, he's a crypto guy. And like, dude, that gameplay right there proves exactly what I've been saying for the last fucking 5 years talking about these crypto games. You have all of these people who are coming in and LARPing and role-playing as gamers. He's streaming this not because he actually plays games or enjoys FPSs or is even fucking good at it at all. He only wants to do this to promote the game to, I don't know what his audience is or who it is, but he wants to do it so that he can, but I guarantee you these guys have referral codes, or at the very least he's doing this so that the developers can see him and potentially give him some rewards that might be worth money in the future. They don't care. They're just here to profit. And that's what I've been saying, dude. Watch the guy fucking play for 30 seconds and you can see what it is. And that's why these games are never going to, dude, look at this. These guys have 400,000 Twitter followers. Okay. That's an insane amount. But you're telling me that you only have 20,000 wish lists on Steam? Or I don't know if this is wish list progression. I don't know what this is. 20,000 wish lists. And where are these people? 81 likes? $68 likes, 10 retweets. Let's see the comments on this one. Captain 5, AVAX partner. Guarantee you that's a fucking crypto thing. I'm planning right now, and I can say this game have so many amazing, successful features. Okay. Stuck at the black screen when loading game. Okay. Who are these people? Crypto gaming content creator. It's fucking. They're a plague to the fucking space, and they should be eradicated. And absolutely every single one of them should actually fuck off. I don't know, Fry. This one seems different. We should all yeah, right. I don't know, Fry. It looks like they actually put some effort into this one. Maybe you should be like, this one could go, right? I thought it was funny when I saw X caught in Halo devs in the ad, and we just got over the whole X dev thing from Highguard. Dude, we just got over the whole X thing from Highguard. We just got over. Didn't Shatterline have X developers from the AAA space? Didn't Dead Drop, like Doc's fucking studio that shut down, didn't they have like X like Halo developers and stuff like that? You know what it feels like to me? And maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like all of those developers were caught up in a series of layoffs, and they pivoted to the crypto space because they wanted to cash out. Right? I'm not saying Highguard was crypto ties, but you could actually see it's so funny. I think the mentality is the same. That Josh Sobel, who posted that thing on Twitter, he deleted his account now. I can't pull it up. He said that they were wanting to break the corporate chains, right? People really struggling to find jobs, they'll go anywhere. Like, I'd work on a crypto game, no problem. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Well, you know what, Frosty? Here's what I'll say. I think the only way you go into a job like that is if you know what's coming. That's one. Well, yeah, you have morals and standards. I don't give a fuck. No, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I think you go into that job as a pivot position until you can find something else, because I don't think there's any longevity at a studio like that, because you know you're getting laid off. Whether or not it's before the game comes out or after is kind of up, depending on what happens. But you know you're getting laid off, right? You know that game is not going to, that job is not going to be, a 10, 12, 15 year position. You're fucked. So you go there, you take that job while you actively seek for something that could potentially give you a stable employment. And I don't know if there's any sort of stable employment in the gaming space anymore. I don't know. The salaries are higher there. You got VC money behind you. As a developer, though, I don't think you know what I'm saying. The VC money doesn't go to the devs. It's going to go to the upper management. It's going to go to the marketing. It's going to go, like, the devs are probably getting paid fuck all, to be honest. As a 17-year dev, no way I go into a crypto studio. Like I said, the only way you do that is if you understand that you should already have one foot out the door looking for someone else. Looking for somewhere else. It's the only way it works. Has there been a successful, like, crypto shooter? Making the announcement now, but I think I cooked fry. All right, sounds good, Flo. I'll have a look. Twitter, you guys have ads starting in 45 seconds. Make sure. Oh, sorry, you sent me a message, Flo. Might be. Oh, that looks great. Yeah, that looks great. Let's do it. That looks awesome. Grammar. I mean, the salaries I've gotten offered from similar studios definitely higher than what I got offered to work on COD or Ubi. Who the fuck snoozed the ads on Twitch? Off the Grid was probably the closest thing to an actual game. How is Off the Grid doing? Because that launched on Steam, right? Off the Grid. Dude, Doc promoted the shit out of this one, right? How do we think Off the Grid is doing? You know, I gotta say, surprising. I'm actually genuinely surprised that it has that many people playing. Bro, I would have said there'd be like 200 people. Yeah, I'm shocked, actually. That's a success. I mean, dude, I mean, it's pulling numbers higher than fucking most tactical FPSs. You know what I mean? High guard dev's gonna feel even worse now. That's surprising. I mean, I will say it's still sitting at 54% positive. Let me look here. Game runs like ass even on mid-high towers, but when I for a game in 2026, this is unacceptable. It's unplayable. Unplayable. Fun Arc meets Fortnite. Unplayable. Oh my god, that was loud. Let me look at the community hub here. How is this game on Steam? Thankfully, the NFT stuff might as well not exist, and there's literally no purpose for it aside from making easy money off of crypto weirdos. Check out my review. There's no crypto or NFT in game. Hi, I'm a crypto weirdo. I made enough money in 2021 bull run that I don't have to work anymore and can play video games all day, every day. Keep up the RL grind. The world needs you hardworking folk. Let's see the community awards. Oh, the gesture's nice. Cool. I bet. How's finals doing? I don't think it's doing as good as that. That's actually, I don't want to say impressive, but it's, I mean, kind of shocking. How's the finals doing? The finals. Okay. Okay. Finals is around the same. Play it quick? No, I'm never installing Off the Grid on my fucking computer. No, thank you. Comparable to Gray Zone Warfare? Gray Zone Warfare, yeah. It's one of those, at least I'm working in the game industry instead of McDonald's type job. True. That dude clearly poor as fucking lives in his mom's basement. The finals is hella fun. The finals is hella fun. I think the finals, I just watched a video the other day. I think they're really dropping the ball on their esports program. I'm surprised that the finals doesn't have a bigger esports, you know, like a presence, I guess is the word I'm looking for. That game is primed ripe for esports. But they waited until a year after launch to announce their like invitational or whatever. Bots? Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like I know the word unplayable gets thrown around a lot, but it actually doesn't look like there's a lot of, like, for this many reviews, English reviews and recent reviews. Hold on, let me look. How many actual reviews are here? 2,000 reviews. Game runs like ass. 2026 bad game. There's a lot of positive reviews, I guess. I just can't fucking understand what they're saying. If the graphic quality increased the gain visibility, this would be the best game in the category. What does that even mean? Matchmaking takes a long time. I have to wait 20 to 30 minutes and still don't get into a match. It feels like the game is down. Are these bots? Yeah, are people streaming it? Off the grid. I mean, it's got a Twitch presence anyway. Okay, let's see. Off the grid solo scrims. Off the grid solo scrims. Okay, let's jump into this one.
Oh my god, what is this shit spot?
Oh!
Bro, you got a good ass sniper, bro.
Fats!
Good shit.
It's Fato! Come here! There we go. Okay, we're even now.
Oder 6 Leute, Digga. Finish doch nicht. Bro, yeah, it plays so fucking weird, bro.
You enjoying this, Sonic?
No, bro.
He's got to be playing all on low settings, I would imagine, right?
Or is waiting for the perfect third party.
Sonic, it's okay, bro. It could be worse. Always could be worse, man.
That weapon not shoot like a fucking AR. That's fucking ridiculous, bro.
What gun?
God damn it, bro.
Grandma.
Yeah, Pioneer, that's so
Yeah,
retarded,
this
bro.
gameplay is
Yeah, I don't not shoot
AIDS.
like that.
What?
The 227
Mami
is
Wata.
more OP.
Is it actually?
Nah.
So,
It-
no.
It's harder
I
to
think so
hit
because
with
that's the only weapon that's
227.
banned.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's what I find crazy that the Tacoma Pioneer is not banned, but the 227.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah,
imagine,
yeah.
like, if the whole lobby has a Tacoma Pioneer, how every fight is gonna be. If it's the same with the pistol, like everyone has the pistol and the lobby
But
is gonna be way
everybody
too
can
chaotic.
buy the pistol. Everybody can buy the pistol, bro.
Ban,
but
ban
for
227 and
control
The
players,
pistol, in my
Oh,
opinion,
yeah,
it should have been
oh,
nerfed a long time ago.
oh.
It is ridiculously strong.
Nero Dancer, thank you for the Twitch Prime, brother. Good to
And
see
when
you.
you're playing a whole
Pioneer
server
server,
like that,
what
it's the
Yeah,
Pioneer's
Pioneer's
30,
longer.
Sonic.
No, I mean for the next turn, so for this one it's okay.
I
But
mean,
in
for the next
future,
turn we
bro.
will see, no?
So that would be good, man.
Yeah, cause not everyone has Tacoma Pioneer, and it's just like.
Yeah, everybody could rock a 227 flatliner though.
They try add it as a drop in game, like in the crate, get Pioneer to come on.
Just ban both.
Nice.
And then it should be like
This shit
everyone.
is so AIDS, bro.
Everyone run like
Oh,
regular,
Sonic.
Holy
regular
fuck.
again.
Right.
At least this guy's actually playing the game, unlike fucking Crypto Bro from Twitter.
Yeah, fucking.
Bro, or is running the hoarder's backpack. Why have so much ammo?
This is I saw you fighting. I tried a third fighting with the Golden Pioneer. Hit every shot, then I switched guns and he killed me because I have to reload.
He uses a paralyzer and.
Now I don't give a fuck about paralyzers stuff. If I had to reload, I would have killed him. I had to fucking reload. I hit every bullet on him with the fucking Golden
Yeah,
Pioneer.
bro. I was hella low. You got me low and then. Or
I was watching it. I was watching
Is there
it
a
fight.
single person
Third
streaming
party.
with a cam? Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I think this guy's in the same game. Yeah, I think this guy's in the exact same game. Bro, this game is fucking nuts.
Are you enjoying the game, dude? Yeah, good, good.
Oh wait, is he just spectating? 1,000 reviews with 9,000 concurrent is 100%
Yeah,
bot.
Aura knows when to fight, when not to fight. wait till them two are fighting, then paralyze both of them. And they're both weak. We won't engage. We'll wait.
I'm thinking there comes.
We'll wait.
Don't say that.
What is it?
Nothing. Ooh, nice shot.
This shit is fucking crazy. Like, they're just flying around. This looks like a mobile game. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so fucking enthralled with whatever the fuck this is.
Crazy. It was like Ragnar lost our team there.
Yeah.
Did Rug win? Yeah.
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 You are on fire.
Go, Rug.
Ching Chong so long, Ragnar.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Let's
Crazy
go.
Shit. Alright. GG's, guys.
GG's.
Let's see for now.
Is there really 10,000 players in this game? Yeah, it depends. Not all of them at the same time, probably.
Someone just come with that in your good stream.
Rug, you hear me? Good shit, bro. Good shit, Rug.
Rogue's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ching Chong so long,
Wow.
Ragnar.
Yeah, this is
I'm
gonna
ready,
take
bro, for play. I'm ready.
All right. They're playing. It got to be some sort of community. Yeah, I guess I was just shocked at, like, you know, what did I say, 15,000? 24. I would get arthritis playing this game, brother. I think I'd have a fucking seizure. That was crazy. I'm ready for a play. At least those guys seem like sweats who genuinely fuck with the game. Yeah, that's what I was watching. Is that dude playing from a closet? I don't know. I'm not about to say that. I just wanted to see. Yeah, 15K, 24-hour peak. Yeah, interesting. Because of the movement in the skill ceiling, I can see the super autistic shooter folks who obsess over games being stuck in it. Yeah, maybe. Kind of like the people playing Blood Hunt. Dude, is Blood Hunt still, like, active? Are you getting WWE 2K26, Fry? No. No. I remember seeing the ads for this game and they looked okay, but wow, that looked bad. Yeah. A Dragon Ball Z, but with guns. Do you guys remember the game Guns the Duel? From, like, way back in the day? I was going to look something up, but I can't remember now. It reminded me of that. I mean, that was a whole other level. Guns the Duel was cracked out when people were, like, K-styling and shit. But that was on a whole other level, bro. Guns was sick. Dude, y'all are my people. I rocked Guns when K-styling wasn't a thing. As soon as people started, like, glitching out and doing all the crazy, like, over-the-top movement, I was out. I was out of it. But Guns had a cool aesthetic. Guns was, I remember finding that game. I used to just browse like free game sites all the time as a kid. Yeah, dude, I found some bangers back in the day. Anybody remember playing that browser shooter pawn game? No. You ever play Mag? Oh yeah. Loved Mag. There was a guy, I don't think I'll ever find him, but I remember playing a guy, or playing with a guy on Mag who, bro, we would log in every night. His name was, I think his name was Spoon. He was a good shit. We had a little clan going. Mag was ahead of its time. It really was. Mag coming out today would be nuts. But I don't know how did we get Mag? And then like it just feels like everything after that was just not even close to wanting to push the envelope like that. Battlefield tried to push the envelope with 2042 and their 128 players, but it was ass. Any recommendations on a good FPS? Played Warface for a while. Somebody actually just said Warface is shutting down. Somebody said that on yesterday's stream. Anyone play the Specialist Half-Life mod? Dude, let me pull... I'm going to pull this up and just throw this in the back. Dude. Oh my god, bro. This shit was... Okay, can I fucking just go full screen? Thank you. Jesus Christ. This shit was peak, dude. Peak PlayStation gameplay, dude. Warface Clutch shut down yesterday. Oh, it actually just shut down.
Gas shells incoming. The operation is a go. Get in there and secure those burn-off towers. We're jamming the enemy command network.
Bro, the shit is low-key ass now looking at it. PS3 graphics don't look real. The shit is low-key ass looking at it now. Confirmed Warface has gone from Steam, yeah. So it was really cool. The way they did this, so you had Bravo squad, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 8 people in a squad, right? And I think normally you have 2 squads of 8 attacking a point. And so you guys look up here, you have to capture like A and B, C and D, E and F, G and H. But you have all of these squads that are attacking multiple points at once, right? It wasn't like a Zerg rush where you're playing Conquest and everybody is just everywhere. It was actually organized combat. And that's what I think is missing from games nowadays. And I would love to see a game like this now. Because it was really cool. You were a part of a bigger battle. And then there were some maps where it would eventually lead to everybody coming together on one like last set of points. And it was fucking awesome. It felt like you were in it. You had different classes, yeah.
Take cover. We need a medic over here.
Bro, yeah, the medic gun was crazy. That guy's just standing there, AFK. Bro, on a console in 2000, I think this game came out in 2010. Bro, 256 players in a match is actually insane. Is this mag? Yeah.
You saved me.
You saved me. Not gonna lie, looking at it now, the game is kind of low-key dog water. But back in the day, bro, holy shit. What a banger. Bro, we used to play, they had the team deathmatch mode. It was a smaller mode. I think it was 64 players. And bro, I would just grab the LMG and just flank around the back of the spawn and just fucking work them, bro.
Artillery inbound. Take cover.
Bro, PlanetSide 2 slapping real-world skins on it and making a modern online war game. Whoa. It's crazy that back then you had 30 games like this. What do you mean, Frosty? No, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I'm not gonna be fucking gaslit into the industry telling me that things are better now than they were back then, bro. Because if you didn't like mag, you could go play Warhawk, you could go play Resistance, you could go play SOCOM, you can go play, Gears, you can go play Halo, you can go nowadays, like it's not like these games are coming out even close to the same pace as what we had back then, right? It's fucking insane. Killzone, yeah, Killzone, like there was so many games. And I think at the time from like 2000 to 2010, because, internet gaming was still new, I think Sony really looked at online as a gimmick. I really do. Because they pivoted so hard from it, but what they don't understand is online and their multiplayer, like they were some of the best experiences that players had. Not even about pace, it's about longevity. Granted, all these games back then had like 10K players max, but that was enough to sustain it. No, that's true. I mean, maybe not for Zipper, because Zipper shut down after SOCOM 4. But no, the thing is too, though, is like you had Killzone 2, which came out in 2007, 2008 maybe. 10K is still enough nowadays. No, it's not. Well, it depends who you ask. 10K players in a game is enough for NWI. It's enough for Offworld, right? The squads, the Black Matter that, the Hell Let Looses. It's enough for those guys. But let me tell you, if Marathon were to drop to 10K, I guarantee you they would be looking to pull the plug. Right? So it depends on who you ask. But I don't know. It just feels like I think the big thing that I'm feeling nowadays is the tactical shooters that I was covering in 2016 are the same tactical shooters that I'm covering now. Maybe outside of Incursion Red River. But like if you're looking for any sort of game with a player base to, maybe find a community in, it's still Squad. It's still Hell Let Loose. It's, insert game here. I don't even think there's another one, to be honest. Marathon might pull the plug with 30 to 40K. We're just in a different world now. No, that's what I'm saying. We're in a different world now. And it sucks. I hate the world that we're in. You can run a profitable business with 10K players if you understand how to run a business. Well, I think if you understand how to get to a game how to build a game with a budget to where if you make your money back early on, you can sustain yourself long term. What about Arma 3? Arma 3 is another one, yeah. And Arma 3 came out in 2013. You know what I mean? Like, I get Arma Reforger came out, but it's, I don't know. To me, Armor Reforger felt like a stepping stone to Arma 4. Armor Reforger felt, I don't want to call it a scam, but it felt like a, hey, we need more money to get to Arma 4. And so buy this kind of like subsidiary game. And granted, I will say it turned into something. Like there's a lot of people that still play it. And maybe that's where I need to like start really looking, because dude, I don't know, man. Like this whole idea of just getting excited for a AAA game and then having it fucking just fall off a cliff every single time is ridiculous. Reforger felt like a tech test. It felt like a tech test, yeah, for sure. But like I said, they've turned it into something. Arma 4 is coming out next year. I don't understand the business side of Reforger. Every single time they update their Infusion engine, they update Reforger. At what point does Reforger become Arma 4? Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird, like I said, it feels like a stepping stone to Arma 4. And when Arma 4 comes out, I know for a fact that Arma 4 is going to have the longevity because the community makes it. You know, and that's where I really like when I'm thinking about like the future of you know, tactical shooter content. Arma 4 is fucking up on that list. Did you already look at Sprawl? I've heard of Sprawl. Give me 1 sec. I gotta go close this window and I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'm just set to be right back. I'll be right back, and then we're going to look at... Frosty, DM me a link or post a link in the chat. I'll be right back. It's fucking cold in here, dude. Holy shit, chat. Whew, fuck, it's cold in here. Good God. I had the window open. Dude, that Canada crisp afternoon is just seeping in. The floor's even cold, man. All right, let's take a look at Sprawl. I think I've heard of this. I think I've looked at this before. Oh, so this just got announced today. All right, let me kill this. Love me some mag, but let's kill this. Okay. Oh my God, that's loud. Today we're proud to announce the next chapter in our universe, Sprawl Zero. Inspired by classics like Bungie's Halo and Marathon, as well as Half-Life 2 and anime from the era. Oh, cool. This is our love letter to the golden years of FPS. I like watching videos on YouTube. All right. Okay, let's mute the music. Let's see what this is. Y2K is back. I love that art style.
You fulfill a divine purpose. One that your keepers could not even begin to fathom.
This looks cool.
And perhaps in your heart.
That looks awesome. Looks almost Fear-esque, yeah.
I must melt away the wax you cling to, brother.
I am, yeah, I'm fucking with that. When does it come out? Okay, let's look at the Steam page. Fast-paced shooter inspired by the golden age of, oh, yeah. That's very cool. Use your gravity gloves, augments, and an arsenal of over 40 weapons. Dude, that's clean. Very cool. I like that. When you said it was like Halo, I was actually kind of hoping that there was multiplayer, but that does look dope. Very clean. Unreal Tournament vibes too. I'm wishlisting that right now. Yeah, that's very cool. Very clean, very fun. Okay, that's loud. Yeah, no, that looks dope. I actually think I had their first game wish listed. I don't think I ever bought it, or maybe I did buy. Maybe I got it in a bundle. I don't think I ever played it though. From what Bohemia has said, Reforger is just 4 without tracked vehicles, planes, and different maps. Basically confirmed same time period. Oh, really? Oh, that kind of sucks. I low-key thought it had multiplayer too, although I don't know how the gloves would work in multiplayer. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yo, I love how Sinister FPS and I just basically took the same shot and fucking made our thumbnails. Love it. What do you think about Wraith Ops? How many players will be there at release? Wraith Ops is... Man. I hate it. Wraith Ops, man, I don't even want to say it because I just genuinely feel bad for thinking it and saying it. But I think Wraith Ops is dead on arrival. And I genuinely feel bad for saying it and thinking it. The last time I played it, was not good. They put this video out. I ended up liking it. But this video, one of their I'm sorry, I get all of these fucking guys confused now. But the main guy put out a video and it was a heartfelt rant, design insight and release. I'm gonna play this for you guys.
Hey everyone, I wanted to do this video in one take because I feel that it's important to highlight and discuss what the game actually is, what's the purpose behind it, and why we kind of made it. So, straight off the bat, I just want to say the game is not intended to be a COD killer and a Battlefield killer or whatever killer. I don't want to hear that, we don't want to hear that, it's nonsense. We're an indie team. We've been in You know, we've been in this scene since 2018, and we really came to fruition in 2019, and we had an amazing Kickstarter, and our backers backed us many moons.
2019 is when I backed this game. I backed it on Kickstarter. I actually remember making a video about it. And I was on it. I was like, okay, this is actually looking pretty cool. We're 7 years later. You know? 7 years. I'd play it. I'm going to, you know what? I might try and play it today. The last time I tried to play it, which was a few days ago, the game literally won't let me join a server. The devs reached out because I put a tweet out, and the devs reached out, and they've been racking their brains trying to figure out why I can't get in. But literally, it will not let me in the game. I'll try it again today.
Ago, which we're very grateful for. So, now we've got that out of the way. Sorry, I don't want to sound too serious, but this is the reality. We very much are an indie team, and we're going to remain like that for a long time, and we're not embarrassed by it at all. There's no reason to be. In fact, we're quite proud of that. Now, there's to give you a rundown of the studio and how many people there are 7 people, 5 core full-time staff and 2 part-timers, and it's all remote. This is pretty much the case for us since the beginning, and from 2019 to around about 2024, it was pretty much only Nick and an animator called Detanox, so it was pretty much 2 people working on this game for the majority of it, hence why progress has been quite slow. Now, to get down to the bottom of why I made this video, I want to talk about what is Wraith, what's the purpose of why we made it. So again, just to reiterate, this is not meant to be a COD killer, nor is this meant to be the best game ever made. That's not the game's intention. This is our first product that we've ever made, and we don't intend it to, it's not going to please everyone, and we cannot be clearer about that. This is a game that will not make everybody happy, and that.
So they're saying exactly what I said when we were developing Transients. It's not going to change the world. It's not going to be the greatest fucking game ever. We're a small team, The problem is saying that, I've learned, doesn't actually matter. But also, when you're a multiplayer game and you have 7 years of dev time in it, that changes things, right? For us, Transients is like, it's out the door. You don't got to worry about getting your boys to just play it and fucking play it. And that's why this is exactly why we did it. Right? Yeah.
It's fine. The whole intention behind this game is meant to be a sort of minimalistic,
and a Kickstarter backing these guys have,
without all the nonsense and the bullshit that you find in most games. And what do I mean by that? No battle passes, no FOMO, none of that stuff. The things that, look, I love modern games, I really do. I still like Battlefield. I still enjoy COD, even though it's a shell of its former self. The reality of the situation is, for us, why we started making this game, and almost 2 years ago why Team 17 backed us, is they believed in our vision.
And that's another thing. We have a publisher on board with this as well. Kickstarter. I think they made a Kickstarter. I think they made like 120,000, something like that. Wasn't a lot, but when there's 2 people working on it, that's a lot of money. When you're not worried at the time, when you're not worried about like taking salaries and stuff like that or hiring people, you can maybe bring on a person. You can use that to like live and actually develop the game. Like that's a lot. That's great. And they have a publisher on board as well. It's just, man, I don't know. I don't know. The last
Games
time I played
nowadays
it,
have too much fluff in them. They're too heavy, front heavy. They expect you to waste your time and do this, do X, Y, Z, and honestly, most of us don't have time for that anymore. It's just that's really why this game was made. And look, to get to the point, this is a really straightforward tactical shooter, and I've heard some comments about this game being janky and whatever, etc. And that's fair. Please come to our Discord, join our feedback channel and give us feedback. But one thing I completely disagree with is the movement being janky. The movement is different. Janky would be it's completely unresponsive, it doesn't work, and it's just, you know, bad flow. I disagree with that completely. I mean, again, I'm not trying to brag here, whatever. I've got like hundreds of thousands, maybe not hundreds of thousands, but tens of thousands of hours in FPS games. I've played 6,000 hours of Tarkov, unashamed.
So I want to say this. I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot because there's just so much I want to fucking say about it. You're making this video. It sounds like it's a late night, long day, and you've been reading some negative comments and you want to make the fucking video, right? And I get it. Totally understand it. Most of us, he's talking like there's no kids playing video games anymore. Yeah, I think this video, even though I liked it, because I want to support these guys so bad. I do. I backed them on Kickstarter. I made the videos. It's just, I want them to be successful, but I know that they're gonna struggle come the launch. I just know it, and it sucks because I think they have good ideas and good philosophy, but when you play the game, it feels like shit. It just does. The movement mechanic, yes, they are, and he goes into it too. This feels like a defensive video, and you never want to, as a bro. There were times where I wanted to say some fucking shit during the development of Transients, right? There was some shit, but you got to eat it. And I said it in the post video. I said, you got to be able to like read what the people are saying. And even if you disagree with it, you got to be able to take something out of it, because if they're saying it, you have to be able to take that and make it and turn it into something actionable, because if you can't, then you're just going to end up like in this situation. What I hated about this, guys, is I saw this video and I'm feeling a certain type of way. It's feeling defensive. And it felt like the video didn't need to be made, right? And so this video was uploaded the 22nd. The very next day, they announced that it's launching March 12th on Steam. And so, reading between the lines, that sounds to me like they're ramping up to the launch. They're still getting negative feedback, and he entered defensive mode. That's never good. Never fucking good. So the Steam Next Fest demo is out right now, and I would honestly urge you guys to try it. Let me know what you think. When 5,000 different people give you the same feedback, you can't just say they're wrong. 100%. There's some stuff that people said about Transients that they are absolutely 100% right about. There are some people that said the shit with ill intent, but who gives a fuck? Like, at the end of the day, like, you got to take that shit on the chin, you know? And so, I don't know. I saw that video come out, and then I saw the announcement, and I'm just like, ugh. I played the game, I want to say October or November. And it just didn't feel good at all. It just didn't. There's not a single person playing Fry. It's 0 players. Dude, so when I try... I mean, do you guys want me to try to boot it up? I'll try to boot it up right now. I actually think it's still... I think it's still installed. It's the Wraith Ops demo. I tried I tried to play it. It was the 19th. Sick of my time being wasted by mediocre games. I'm in my 40s and lots of other shit to do. And like, is Wraith Ops, do we know if it's going to be free? I actually didn't see that. I don't think it's going to be free though, right? I'm telling you, they're going to struggle. They are, and I don't want them to. Yeah, you're trying to convince people to give you money for the thing you made, telling them you're so smart and you have all these hours and shooters and you know you're best. Yeah, and like, even though I know that they didn't make that as a like an arrogant thing, it still comes off that way, and you should just avoid that at all costs. Oh, maybe I was not pulling up the demo. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm gonna be able to get in. Wraith Ops is $25-30. Is that what they said? No way. No, it's dead. Like, it's done. All right. So I'm gonna go to the server browser. I'm gonna see if it does it again. So, okay, check this out. So we have 15 out of 16 players here. So I should be able to join this server. There's only one server up in the demo, 15 out of 16. Let me try to get in. Maybe I can get in now. Maybe they fixed it. I hope they did. Fuck. I want to at least try it so that I have a more well-rounded opinion going into this launch, but I think it's a bad time to launch. Oh shit, maybe did I get in? Oh, I think I'm in. Okay. Okay. Well, this just changes everything. I didn't think they'd have that bug fixed. I literally couldn't. Okay, we're in now. Okay, so now we can talk because I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Customization, site. So they have, this is all cool. This is all cool. This is what I've been saying for years, though. We have a million games that do exactly what this is. Don't care. Let me grab the frag. A small electronic device that has a duration. Yeah, so let's just grab the jammer and let's deploy and let's get into it, okay? Here we go. Let me just make sure my mouse isn't going to... Oh, I hate alt-tabbing. I'm just going to make sure my mouse doesn't move. Yeah, it moved onto my other monitor. The really shitty thing about a 2-PC setup, but I still like it. It's cool. It looks like a prototype or an early version menu, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. Quarter one is rough. Dude, think about this, guys. This game is launching in 2 weeks. All right. Can you turn on an FPS counter? All squads. Fuck. I don't know if this game lets frame... Oh, that's a frame rate limit. I think I can turn on the Steam one, maybe. Beautiful Light looks dope. Is it online? It's online only. It's multiplayer only, E-Jets. And this is what I'm saying. When you make a multiplayer only game, your marketing better be on point because you need people there or else you're fucked. Let's just do airfield. Let's just vote in. So they have map voting. They have all of these cool features, right? Map voting, character or weapon and loadout customization. It's a non-bloated tactical FPS is what they call it, right? I don't think I have access to their console for UE. Let's just jump in. Hopefully it doesn't kick me now. I got excited. All right. Okay, we're in. Cool. So let's take a look here. Sites. You can customize your character, which is cool. Different masks. I think you have to level up to unlock them. That's cool. Permission to engage. I like that. Emotes as well. But it looks like everything, like there's no battle passes, there's nothing. So everything that you see customization wise, wow, this is dark. Okay. So shit. I didn't really want to play a night map, but here we go. I was just hoping this would be like an old school S&D COD replacement. This is to COD like Fisher Price is to Lamborghini. Like it's got leaning. Couldn't even fucking see him there. The colors definitely changed when you press N. Wait, really? Hold on. Oh, so is it simply just a hue shift? It's got a very indie look, which is okay, you know. But it's all about It's all about the feel. And I just don't think it feels good. The feeling of it, the movement of it. I really hate, I'm just going to try to explain this. Let me get, yeah, the night vision's ass. I don't like that you can't sprint left and right, or you slightly can, and it feels like you're chugging to try to be able to like move around. I will say, sounds like they bent on that a little bit, because the last time I played, you couldn't do it at all. But yeah, the maps it feels very much like an indie title. You know, the maps are just surrounded with like, you know, Hesco walls and trucks. Is it just 5v5 PvP? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Fry. The IR illuminator was broken during shipment. You'll have to stick with the green glasses. Right. Dark green or dark RGB you pick. Yeah, it's very tough to use. Also, what is this map design? Are we literally forced in this one way? There's no fucking way. I'm stuck on something. We're literally forced in this one fucking door. Oh no. Okay, so we got a flank route here. Okay. So it says combat zone up there. Oh yeah, no, that main doorway, yeah, still a massive choke point, dude. I gotta go up. Yeah, they're literally just camping that choke point. Protected zone, leave now. Oh, is that their choke point? Oh no, they have 2 points here. This is a protected zone as well. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm not even supposed to be here. Okay. What the fuck was that? Very rough map design. Yeah. Dude, if I'm these guys, you see how they have these fucking like just like random crates up? Dude, blow a fucking hole in the wall here and let me use this to get quickly up to a second floor so that there's more than... There's literally 2 routes out of spawn. And they're both literal hallways. They're both literal hallways. I also don't know the combat area. Where is it here? The combat zone. What is that? Bro. I can feel the lag, and also like guys are moving around corners and like lagging in front of me. 2 weeks to launch, man. Oh my god. FPS lag or server lag? I don't know. The movement feels server like latency related. Dude, I have to run up these fucking things. Yeah, bro. Their map design needs some... Oh yeah, it's definitely server lag. Their map design needs some major attention. The game just feels really stiff. So the combat zone is upstairs? I don't know what that means. Oh my god. Or is it just saying the combat zone is inside? We jump down here. What is down here? Yeah, so it's just, this is just TDM, I guess. That guy lost his head when I shot him. So, oh my god. Oh my god. It's World War III arena mode. This one just looks like TDM with locked spawns. Yeah. Dude, please somebody confirm that they're not charging $30 for this. Please. Okay, yep, just watching the doors. This shit is ass. I'm sorry, bro. Please somebody confirm that they're not charging $30 for this. Wraith Ops, yeah. Yeah, their map design, whoever designed, like, I'm sorry, let him go. Yeah, this is the Wraith Ops demo, yeah. And the thing is, though, is like, you're telling me you guys, like, internally didn't even see this as a problem? What's going on at the top of my screen, too? I'm just unlocking a lot of stuff. Oh, friendly fire. Brother, move! Like, I just have to stay here. No price tag yet? I hope it's not 30. I don't, there's no way. I think these are bots. Well, it said there was 15 out of 16. I don't think they're bots. I mean, that guy's name is Knight. Oh, wait, yeah, 15 out of 16, but there's only... It's only 4v3. There's game is chalked.
Aegis Actual to all available squads.
Beyond belief.
We need reinforcements.
Which means it's 8v8. Apparently they did mention having a 20 pound price tag in the past. By the way, shout out to Lieutenant Payne. He said that he's a game dev and he's been a fan for a while. He just followed on Twitch. I meant to say something, but I got distracted. My bad, dude. Okay, let's fuck airfield. That map is ass. Let's try to do submarine, I guess. Oh, it's 3v3. Let's see what happens. Game is amazing, Fry. I think you're just hating, bro. I'm not trying to hate. I genuinely am. I'm literally not. It shows one player on the Steam DB. Like Crash, are you looking up the Wraith Ops demo? I'm genuinely not trying to hate. I want these guys to be successful. You didn't get airfield. The lobby voted for Mall. Oh, that was Mall. Oh, okay. Playtest, yeah. So I'm the only one playing right now? No way. No, because there's people here. Right?
There's heavy Volga presence ahead. Stay frosty.
Stay frosty. All right.
Mission is a go. Move out.
Weapon inspects are great. So wait, this is airfield, I take it? Is this just fucking TDM again? Or is there a mode? No, yeah, it's just TDM again. Okay. Oh, lag? Holy fuck. Oh, I'm lagging, bro. Oh, I'm fucking lagging. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Netcode and level design, the only things holding you back. Yeah, the only things, man. The two most important things. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just level design and netcode holding you back. Just those are the only things. Yeah. He got on top of the wall. Is that what happened? I didn't see him up there. Oh, that's a protected zone. Okay. Oh my God. Ow. Oh my goodness. Can I lean out the window? They're coming for me. Dude, that light is crazy. Whoa, did you see that? Yeah, get me the fuck out of here, brother. Somebody clip that one, please. Your dog water. Somebody clip it. Matter of fact, I'll clip it my goddamn self. We're gonna go back and watch that one. I wanna watch that fucking thing in slow motion. I'm in a protected zone still. Why is this all a protected zone? Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Dude was zooming. Dude was... It's like out of a horror movie when things just move at instant speed. Hold on. I'm gonna go find the clip. Dude was... Yeah, Big Fry. Appreciate it. All right. So, I'm glad I can play it again. Let me see. Clips. Wait, can I not see the clips that I've made? Clips I've created. Is this one right here? Is it this guy? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Let's pull this up. Okay. They're coming for me. Can I like actually just watch the clip, like the full clip? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Share. Copy link. Fucking Twitch, man. I want to watch it in slow motion. Oh, I love being at 720 fucking P Twitch. Okay. So I start shooting them. So I missed all those shots, but check this out. As soon as one bullet connects. Keep in mind, this is in 0.25 speed. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, no. You're streaming at 720p? I'm not streaming at 720p. I'm streaming at fucking 1080 at 11K bit. Twitch is just curbing us today. You are? No, the fuck I am not. Twitch is just nerfing us today. It's unfortunate. Nothing I can do about it. That's blame fucking Dan Clancy and Twitch. Bro had his tracer ability ready. And I'll be honest, I don't think that's a thing. Is there a dash ability? I don't think so. I think that was just like pure fucking net code. I don't think there's a dash. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Is it 1080 60 on YouTube? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's... You didn't even miss all those? The hit markers just came in late? Yeah, there's clear net code issues. I will say, the biggest culprit I had in this game was, now that we have light, was the sprinting left and right. They've slowly, like, I'm holding it. They're slowly letting you do it. It still feels really stiff. I'm glad they kind of got rid of it because, man, did it feel like shit before. So at least you can kind of strafe sprint forward, because I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to, especially in what they're calling a more realistic shooter, you know? He's streaming over Twitch's limit of 8K, so it knocks you to 720. Man, fuck this platform, bro. Oh, wait, this is a protected zone. I can't go here. Yeah, there's tack sprint. I'm a teammate. There's no flow to the combat either. I play. Oh, fuck me. How many rounds? I played on this map before, and there was like a bomb like a defusal mode, and it wasn't good either. Guy had no head. Is there like gore or like decapitations on guns, or is that just a bug? Oh my god, he was fucking zooming. I hear footsteps all around me. No, it's dead, dude. It's fucking done, dude. Looks like World War III graphically, but gunplay looks like some COD type shit. Where the fuck did I just get killed from? I think it's supposed to resemble, like they call it a tactical shooter. I'm just getting shot from spawn. Let me hit C, let me heal. I think it's supposed to resemble like a slower paced Call of Duty. I guess you could kind of say there's some similarities to like the gunplay of old World War III. Funnily enough though, I would play World War III in its current state over this for sure. I think a lot of people are going to say that the game won't feel very responsive. This is a protected zone. I'm over it. Okay. So if that's a protected zone, I'm just going to sit here then. I think this map is better designed than the mall map.
Stellar work. That looks like the last of them. Let's get you back to base.
I don't know if you can compare this visually to World War III. Visually, no. I mean, I think World War III has a little bit of a better like, I don't want to call it art style because I think their art styles are similar. World War III has a little bit more polish to it. Why do I feel like this map needs to be in every body cam POV shooter? There's no intentionality to the map design. It just feels completely random. Random objects everywhere. 100%. 100%. These types of issues could have been avoided with prototyping and testing. Yeah, in terms of the actual map design, like I guarantee you, if you let Frosty and I go in there and spend a month looking at how the maps are flowing, like just get us in there, and I guarantee you we'd figure it out. There's no flow to any of the maps so far.
Volga forces detected nearby.
There's apparently a lot more people jumping in all of a sudden. How many maps do they have? Well, we've seen 3 of them so far. I'm not sure. Crazy, it's been like 6 years. Well, it's been 7 years since their Kickstarter. And that's like, it's frustrating, man. It's just one of those things like, God damn, bro. I know it's a small team, but a lot of these issues have nothing to do with small team because they clearly have the like they have the assets, right? Boxes, this, that. But it's just how they're built, you know? If they have less than 10, I'd be very upset. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we have a map count. I'll probably say they have, I'm going to say they have 8. That's my guess. I don't know. Maybe they have more. Maybe I'll try a different gun here when I spawn next. Why do I feel like this area isn't even being utilized? I guess the combat zone is over here. So the combat zone, I guess I'm a little confused on what that actually means. Because so like I killed him. Am I in the combat zone? I still get the experience. So what is the combat zone? Like what does that mean? Do you get more experience being in the combat zone? Oh my goodness. Okay. Big Fry, write the title. You're not a noob on YouTube. Are you telling me to put the name of the game in the title on YouTube? Brother, I didn't know I was playing Wraith Ops today. Is that what you're saying? See, the problem with streaming on YouTube is when you do stuff like this, dumb fucks like you come in, and then why don't you put the name of the title? If I jump games right now, I got to update my titles, right? Maybe YouTube should just put a category button in their back end to make it easier to swap around, but they don't, right? Then I'd have to make a new thumbnail, right? That's not how it works. If you guys want to go look up a YouTuber who I think does it incredibly well, but it's so chaotic. I don't know if you guys don't know who Reforge Gaming is. That guy will spend, he will have 3 fucking streams scheduled in a day when he knows he's switching between games. That is actually fucking AIDS. Because now I'm going to plug your feed up. You can't win. Cry to YouTube about it, not me, bro. This is why I as much as Twitch sucks as a platform for viewers, they got it right in terms of being able to swap a title, and they don't got to worry about thumbnails. You just jump categories and you go. No, you can title it testing out games. That's not what I was doing today. And I would know that you were not playing something for hours. That's not what I was doing today. We were talking about Marathon. We were talking about Gray Zone Warfare. It was a talking stream. And we got on the topic of Wraith Ops. And I was like, you guys just want me to boot it up? Like, brother, cry somewhere else. All right? You entitled fuck. Right, take the advice from this random citizen. I'm not a noob from YouTube. And I guess what? Even if I was, I wouldn't put Wraith Ops in the... If I was making a Wraith Ops stream, I wouldn't put Wraith Ops in the title. I'll tell you that. Because most people aren't going to click on a fucking game that's called Wraith Ops. Just being real. I don't even know if that guy saw me, bro. This game's putting me in a nasty mood. Bro, there's a whole other level of this map. This is crazy. There's a whole upper level of this map. I'm not gonna lie, this game's making me a little grumpy. But also, I'm gonna be totally fucking real, dude. I'm sick of whiners in YouTube chat. It's not all YouTube chat, but like when people come in, dude, it's just like you know that guy's a YouTube chatter. You know, you can just tell. I'm over it. Big Frank, your title said you were talking, and now I come here and you're playing a shooter. Shut up. After dinner speaking is my... After dinner speaking is my bet crash via Zoom. I don't even know what all of those words put together mean. YouTube chat is always a shit show. I'm surprised you're still trying. Can't win with streaming, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Streaming as a whole thing is just... It's different now. I don't like it. I'll be honest. It's not it. I really should just stick to making videos, shouldn't I? Yeah, this is a game, guys. Anyways, this is available. That guy didn't even hear me. This is available for free right now. The game is launching March 12th. Out of 10, guys, what you're seeing right now, you know, we're getting some kills. We're exploring some of the maps. What are we thinking? How are we feeling? You guys like what you're seeing? Bro, that guy probably didn't even know you could do what I just did to him. There's a lot of twists and turns in this upper area. That guy probably, I know he got off that. He was just like, bro, I don't even know where the fuck I got killed from. Bro, I don't even know where the fuck I got killed from. Oh, over there. Okay, got it. It's a variety stream. I'm a variety streamer, guys. I jump around. And unfortunately for the YouTube side of things, YouTube's backend is not built, and I'm not gonna be scheduling 4 streams a day for all of the different games that I'm gonna be playing, because then I'm just gonna get complaints about me filling up people's timelines, and I don't want to do that either. And truth be told, if I can be real, you were a teammate, but okay. Truth be told, I really like Twitch. Twitch is killing its own platform with the amount of ads they're giving. Where's my protected zone? Where's my protected zone? Twitch is killing its own platform with ads. It's the reason why a lot of people don't go over there. Because it's impossible to watch a stream, especially a discussion stream. Like I like chatting a lot. And when you get hit with fucking 3 minutes of ads, you miss half the conversation. It's just not fun to watch, you know? So I'm trying to multi-stream. I'm trying to be in multiple places so that you can watch where you want to watch. But like, there's always a problem with a platform for somebody, right? Always something. And I'm just, like, after so many years, I'm just kind of over it. So, yeah, maybe I'm a little grumpy today. I hope you guys are doing well, though. Okay, I hear those footsteps. Is he underneath me? Bro, it sounds like he's right next to me. I don't know who said it in chat. But the intent of design for the map, where it's just twists and turns everywhere, I get a massive feel for that right now. There's twists and turns everywhere. I dig YouTube because I use YouTube Premium and Twitch ads are off. 100%. Yeah, no, 100%. Due Process added a ton of maps, but the player base is dead. So sad. Yeah, it's a rip, dude. Due Process was another fun one. I only watch you on Twitch. Rest is on YouTube. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I find that every time I stream on Twitch, Twitch's chat or YouTube's chat is usually a lot. It's usually a lot more negative, you know. Not as a whole, and I don't want to broad stroke it, but in my honest experience, and even in my viewers' experience, I know a lot of people who are on the Twitch side who keep eyes on both chats. A lot of people say, like, man, it's a shit show over on YouTube. But unfortunately, YouTube, it just is what it is. What are you gonna do? Whatever happened to Hired Ops? The same thing that happened to every other shooter like this imaginable. They just all do this. They all do the thing. They all do the thing where they release and then they exist on Steam. The real trouble is that I'm trying to think of a game I'd play this over and I'm coming up with nothing. Oh no, for me, Frosty, a game like if I'm playing a shooter right now, dude, I'm pulling up Deadlock and I'm pulling up Rainbow Six. It just is what it is. If you want to talk about just in the indie space, brother, I don't know, man. Not a lot going on. I'd play this over R6. Fair enough. I wouldn't, even though I am right now. No, in the indie space, dude, there's not a lot of good, like, 5v5, 6v6 tactical games like that. Not a lot going on, bro. There's a game being developed by some people. A couple of them are in our community. Method of Entry. It's supposed to be like Rainbow Six without the frills, without the operators, 5v5, bomb mode. Shout out Astro. I think, granted, I haven't played it yet, but I think those guys are going to run into the same issues that Wraith Ops is running into. And it's just a matter of resources, man. Like, when your game is indie, that's cool. I love it. But there's only so many people that are going to want to play a really, like, niche indie game. And so you're going to run into, while it might feel okay, how many people are going to play it? How many people are going to back you? Are you going to be able to afford the server infrastructure and the actual proper networking solutions to where you're not lagging like you are in a game like this, to where there's not net code issues and people are, glitching around? There's so much that goes into it. And just from an indie perspective, man, I feel like most indie dev teams are being pushed out of the multiplayer market when it comes to competitive shooters. And I think that's just is what it is. That's the world we're living in now. That's just my opinion. Is your game jam going to be focused on tactical? Oh, absolutely not. No, my game jam is going to be focused on something. I can't tell you the theme yet, but it's not tactical shooter focus at all. No, actually, I'd prefer you not, because then you could actually make something that's good. So yeah, I like, for me, I'm excited to see what Method of Entry cooks up, but I do feel like if they're not already having those conversations about how the fuck are we actually going to pull this off and pull in a player base and solve the issues that so many other games fail to solve, if they're not already having those conversations, I don't know. Unfortunately for me, like I'm stuck in the middle of like AAA bullshit, battle pass FOMO, microtransaction, stupid skin world, and genuine, fun, competitive, smaller scoped shooters like this. Like, dude, honestly, I think the last one we had that was like really, really good in terms of like competitive PvP was probably Insurgency Sandstorm. Even off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of a I'm trying to think of another game. It's such an insane feat to build a multiplayer shooter. Oh no, 100%. Like it is, dude. Building a multiplayer shooter is insane. And so like at the end of the day with Wraith Ops here, you know, kudos to you guys for doing it. I just don't want to see 7 or 8 years of your work go down the drain on launch when you have massive networking problems. You know, when you get review bombed because nobody can connect to the servers or the shit's just lagging you know what I mean? It's just like, it just sucks. Sandstorm had the best chance for a competitive tactical FPS mode. They never pushed it. Yeah, I mean, Firefight was incredible. Firefight is still one of my favorite game modes in every shooter ever. Firefight was fucking incredible. Oh, these guys just spawn here? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. That guy just lagging all over the place, bro. They need to do something about these maps. Whoever's designing them, you guys need to actually play them. I'm sorry. You guys need to play the maps you're building. That's not even controversial. I'm literally just spawn camping them. That's fucking wild. When Sandstorm released into early access, some of the most fun I've had. Yeah, it was some of the most fun I had in a shooter, if I'm being real. The excitement around that game was incredible. The gameplay felt good. And then they slowly started removing the old guard, you know, and it slowly became sanitized and corporatized. All the modders who were there, like, dude, Spearin, John was there, he left. Mikey was there, he's gone. And it just became a shell of... The team became a shell of their former selves. And then we saw them try to go in on competitive, and they stopped really pushing Firefight, and they really started pushing that PvE mode thing. Yeah. Shatterline actually was the last decent indie FPS. Oh yeah, Shatterline before they went crypto. Yeah, Shatterline was really good. Yeah. Shatterline was dope. But again, they quickly turned it to shit. Now you can buy a helicopter pilot DLC in Sandstorm. I wonder what they'll release next. Yeah, they started really focusing on cosmetics and DLCs and less about actual meaningful content, you know? I see a new Insurgency update hit Twitter, and it's all about the cosmetics, and look at the gun skin, and look at these character cosmetics. It's like, okay, I'm gonna fly and fuck about that. I never will. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like that stuff, but like that, to me, that's like tertiary content, you know? And then, truth be told, on top of it all, you also have a player base, you know, the community that plays these kind of shooters, like these kind of shooters. I don't want to call them arena shooters. I don't know what you call them. But the expectation for live service is insane now. And don't get me wrong, I contribute to that as well. If you're not putting maps out at a consistent pace, you're going to lose people. And nobody's going to care in a year. You know? Like Wraith Ops. So it's going to come out March 12th. I'm going to predict exactly what happens with Wraith Ops based on what I've seen in the industry. It's going to come out March 12th. They're probably going to plan some sort of roadmap. They're going to bring in a few hundred people at launch. They're going to drop a content update. They probably have a couple of maps, you know, ready to go into the pool. And then they're going to do the whole, you know, we're listening to feedback. We're going to slow down on pushing content, and then we're going to focus on fixing and getting the core game up to the standard that our players deserve. Then they're going to spend the next, like, 6 to 12 months doing that. And the players who are staying by them are going to ask for content and then fall out of it. And the players who haven't jumped in and are standing by them aren't going to play anyway. And that sounds savage as fuck. It just, the market is so cutthroat. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Because I look at this and I like, so as a content creator, you know, what could I do to help? Because I'm sure, like, making a video, and granted, I haven't made videos on it because I really don't want these guys to fail. I haven't made videos calling the shit out. It was just one of those, like, I'm just going to let them do their thing. You know, but I keep getting asked about it. Like, literally every day now, people are asking me what my opinions are in Wraith Ops. Every day. As a content creator, what do you do? Do you host, like, do you host a server and host tournaments? Do you try to get the community involved? I don't think anybody's going to care. So, I don't know. That's just how I feel. It's a pretty fucking doom and gloom outlook, but it kind of is what it is. If you're an indie dev and you're making a multiplayer shooter, you best be thinking of these things, because if you're not, I don't know. I just don't want people to get blindsided. We learned a lot from launching Transients, man. That game wasn't perfect. Nowhere close. But there's a whole other set of stakes when you're pushing a multiplayer game backed by Team 17. And this still feels like we're in early testing, you know? The gun controller animations and stuff do not look bad at all. The animations are actually really great. So let me jump over here. I keep saying I want to try a different gun, but I don't. The animations actually look really great. The movement, they've definitely tweaked. And I like what they've done with the tweaks. Oh. I like what they've done with the tweaks. That feels good. Let me back out of here. I hope that's not to my detriment. And I want to just look at, I was unlocking a bunch of stuff and I want to see what that looks like. This has Team 17 attached to it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So unlock. So I got here. Okay. So there is a battle pass, but it's like a free one. So that's okay. So that's what I'm unlocking as I level up. It's not really a battle pass, because it's not like a microtransaction, but this is what I'm leveling and earning. So there's different camos, there's different gear. It's cool. Would a grounded wizard themed shooter that swaps guns for wands turn you off, or would you not care if you enjoyed the gameplay loop? I wouldn't, if you were to come and be like, hey brother, I'm making a wizard themed shooter that swaps guns for wands. If you sent that to me in an email, I won't lie, I probably wouldn't respond to it. Cause it just, I don't know. I like guns. I like military. On the current market, I don't see how a game like this can survive. That's what I'm saying. The times where games like Hired Ops could launch, gather its crowd, and be developed in a niche are long gone. I agree with you. I agree. Well, I mean, you look at like Highguard. Highguard had Tencent funding it to, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars. Tencent pulled their funding 2 weeks after launch. Did you guys hear about that? the world where games can struggle and garner a player base and fix themselves 3 years from now, that's long gone. And I don't know, like, I feel like we've all been saying it for years too, though, right? The idea of the idea of early access just completely contradicts what consumers want. Not a lot of people can look at an early access launch and go, this is early access. High Guard looked like 10 guys in suits developed it in a meeting room guessing what the kids wanted these days. 100%. Yeah, this music's getting louder and louder. Holy shit. In the tactical milsim space, you won't pull people away from squad, hell let loose, insurgency, or Arma unless you do something better than those games. 100%. No, and George, I think, like, dude, I've been feeling the burnout from covering and talking about tactical shooters because I'm playing the same fucking games that I've been playing for the last decade. Ground Branch, Squad, Hell Let Loose, Insurgency, and Arma. Those are the, if you're playing tactical shooters, those are the games that you're still playing. You know? I think that's why War Dogs, you know, you look at War Dogs, dude, 100,000 wish lists in 3 days. I think people are itching for something new. As much as we can talk about all these milsim, you know, bullshit boomer games or whatever, there's not a lot of good ones. And there's a lot of games that have come and quickly gone, or they're, you know, PvE, you know, kick door in and shoot bad guy shooters, which isn't a bad thing. It's just when you're talking about PvP, fuck, man, there's not a lot of good ones. Kind of makes you appreciate how much of a miracle Baldur's Gate 3 is. I think a lot of people, especially on consoles, aren't even aware how long that was in early access. Yeah, I remember when it came into early access, I ignored it completely, and then I forgot it was in early access when it came out. Yeah, no, it's crazy. War Dogs taking King of the Hill game mode and making it a game itself is awesome. I think it's cool. But I think even with War Dogs, I think they're going to run into some of the same problems. Expecting this game to grasp people's attention from every other form of media out there is insane. Well, dude, I think that's like when we talk about oversaturation and like how cutthroat the competition is, like you guys are seeing right now why Resurgent did a single player game. And 3 years ago, it wasn't even this bad. It's fucking getting worse. It is getting way more cutthroat now. It's fucking insane. Because I look at this and I'm like, if Resurgent were to make a multiplayer shooter, no fluff, no frills, it would honestly probably look similar to this. You know, maybe a better level design and hopefully better netcode. But I actually couldn't fucking imagine what that would be like. What happened to your shooter? Wasn't following too closely? You guys still developing it, brother? It released in December. It came out. Maybe we have to do some more marketing. Oh, sweet. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's out. It's out now. Go buy it. Yeah, no, people's attention, like it's pulled in multiple different directions now. And, I think people's, the attention span is dropping. I think that's why we're starting to see much more negativity in the space. People's attention spans are dropping and they're fatigued of being told, hey, look at this new thing. I think that's what it is. Hey, look at this new thing. You know, that's what I'm seeing. You know, even looking at like my channel analytics, that's what I do. I talk about new shooters. And I think people are still, I think they're getting tired of even that. Because this new shooter is going to come out and the same song and dance is going to happen. And then we're back to old faithfuls anyway. I don't mind playing the same, Cynical Turtle says, I don't mind playing the same games over and over as long as they improve the visuals and feel of the game. But so far, it seems like we're going backwards in terms of AI, gunplay, even visuals. In some aspects, I think, yeah, that's true. Dude, I can't wait for GTA. That's going to be so sick. But anyways, guys, I gotta jump off. I have a meeting here in about 7 minutes, so I gotta header. I'm debating streaming this weekend, but I don't think I am. So what I'll say to you guys is I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you guys want to jump in the Discord, continue having these conversations, !Discord in the Twitch chat. I think it's linked down below in the YouTube chat. Go check out Transients. It's available now. And there's a lot of Steam Next Fest demos that I think you guys should try. This being one of them, maybe. But definitely try Toxic Commando. Get 4 people together and jump into that demo, and you guys are hopefully going to have a good time. I think it's fucking great. I appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see you guys next week for some more streams. I think next week we got the new Rainbow Six season starting. So we're going to jump into that. We got some stuff planned. Maybe we'll do some giveaways or something, have some fun. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.